Okay, I'm trying this again. Let's see if I have any sound this time around. So if anybody pops in, let me know if you can hear me. Let's see. All right. So can we hear or not? Let's see. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. That is not the current one. That is old. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. It doesn't look like it's coming across at all. Let me see on Awaken Wellness if we have anything. Sound check. Or is our internet just that slow right now? Says I'm live, but then we're not live. Right. See. Sound check. So right now. Sound says check. I'm live, but then we're not live. Right. See. How delayed is it? Sound says I'm live. Okay, so we are. Okay, so we are live. It's working. Hello, I'm going to try this again. I did a really nice live presentation earlier today without any sound. So we are back in the studio to see if we can get the job done. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm Nurse Tanya from Awaken Wellness. Today we're talking about your nervous system, how to calm it, how to regulate it, and all of that good stuff. Headed into the wild and crazy holiday season. You might feel overstimulated, wired yet tired, short fused, snappy temper, like you're running on fumes. This video is for you. Nothing is wrong with you. It's not your personality, regardless of what your family says. It's your nervous system, and it is simply asking for support. I get it. I lived in fight or flight for years. It's still something that even in my 50s, I have to manage. Back in the 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s, in those crazy kid chasing, family raising, 2-job working years, my nervous system was a complete chaotic mess. I didn't know it. I didn't realize it, but it led to chronic pain. It led to autoimmune issues, led to hormone imbalance, weight gain, all of the things, right? So now I'm coming to you with a if I would have known then what I know now perspective on all things wellness. Not that I would have listened to it when I was my 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old self. For if you're anything like me, you kind of have to learn your lessons the hard way, right? Like we learn, we grow as we go through these things. But yeah, especially the busy single mom going through a rocky divorce, like all of it. I get exactly what it feels like. And I can promise that you can retrain your nervous system. You can mitigate, you can potentially fix all of these things. Not without discipline, not without doing some work, but it can be done. So today, I'm going to give you some real, free, actionable steps that you can use immediately, even if your life feels busy, chaotic, and overwhelming. The holidays, they come with even more noise, more food noise, more sugar, more people, more expectations, more pressure. Your nervous system interprets all of that as a threat, like a physical threat. Your cortisol rises, your insulin rises, then your blood sugar swings go hand in hand with your emotional swings. Your brain becomes hyper vigilant. You may feel inflamed. Got that headache, right? You've got that chronic tight headache. You may be super irritable. You may be anxious, exhausted. All of those things. It's not necessarily just your personality. It is physiology. Sorry, I'm struggling. Stay with me.
If you're ready to take back control of your health, you're in the right place. Welcome to Awaken Wellness with me, Tanya Candy, registered nurse and health coach. Now, I'm not your typical nurse. I consider myself divorced from traditional healthcare. I broke free of the sick care system in 2019 when I realized that the root cause to my sickness, my autoimmune disease, and my chronic pain was me. If you're ready for truth, for clarity, for honesty in a tough, love, compassionate way, I'm the coach for you. Join me while we dig into our root causes of sickness and disease.
All right, let's get into it. Some tools that you can use right now to regulate your body via your nervous system. All right, number one. Now, I know that I'm not saying anything that you haven't heard before, but we have to hear this information multiple times before we start to put it in practice, right? We might start putting it into practice, then we forgot what we were doing and life got in the way. So we're constantly in a cycle of starting and stopping again. So start again. Your number one tool is your breathing, is your breath work. Now, I know this sounds mundane, it sounds redundant. We've gotten to the point where you hear somebody saying, "Oh, just calm down, take a deep breath." It's kind of a turnoff, right? Because in the heat of it, when you're feeling stressed out and overwhelmed, somebody says that to you, you just want to backhand them, right? But there's some truth to it. Get by yourself, go hide out in the bathroom, go outside and take a fake smoke break and get some fresh air, take some deep breaths. So, one of our favorite tools, they call it box breathing. You're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7. That's going to feel like a long time when you're just getting into practice. Release deep all the way through your diaphragm for a count of 8. Do that for 4 rounds. Now, when you first do that, you might even feel a little bit lightheaded. You might feel awkward. Just do it anyway. You will come back refreshed. It's going to help reset what's ever going on in that moment for in your nervous system. 4 rounds, you can do it. This is one of the fastest ways to flip that stress switch. Just like a light, you know, when somebody pushes that button and flips that switch, you can take control and you can shut that back off with your breathing. That's absolutely free. All you have to do is implement it. Implement it, implement it. Believe that it's going to work and use the tool. Number 2, hydration. I know, again, this is not new. Everybody talks about it. We have to be mineralized. We have to be hydrated. It's so simple. We all know it, but we don't practice it. We don't walk it out. At Awaken Wellness, all of our new customers get one of these lovely water bottles with charged words. And we need to be getting 2 to 3 of these at a minimum during the day. Water, of course, for me, you know, you've heard me say it 100 times, distilled water is the best. we need minerals. Minerals should come from our food. We also at Awaken Wellness like our Baja Gold salt. We like our Redmond salt. We like our Celtic salt. So a few grains on your tongue, you can put it in your water. Sometimes those better salts, they're not really rapidly dissolving, but a little bit on your tongue. Especially in the afternoon when you feel like you're hitting that wall, your body's not run out of sugar. It didn't run out of calories. It didn't run out of caffeine, it ran out of minerals. You burned up your minerals from the morning. In the afternoon, you need to re-mineralize. Maybe get some more protein. We'll talk about that as we go. So, those minerals. Dehydration. Your body feels like it is in a drought. It is a stressor. Your body gets tense. Your body gets worried, right? When you give it the hydration, you give it the minerals, you may not feel your body relax, but it does. It is beneficial. You have to be convinced of the physical benefits, even when you don't feel them. These are things that you need to be putting in practice, even when there is not an instant reward. You have to mentally pair your thoughts and believe that you are improving your health with these little tiny things, these little measures that you can do, that you can put into your daily habits. Number 3, discharge that tension. When you're sitting at your desk, you're sitting at your computer, and you're just feeling all tight. Remember your posture, how your head sits forward, all those things. Shake it off. You're just going to get up. You're going to do a quick little shake. Even better, go outside. Do your fake smoke break where you get some fresh air, you get some sun on your skin, you do your deep breathing, and then you do a little shake. Just do a little shake. Your body will thank you for it. Shake your hands, shake your shoulders, bounce around a little bit. It really helps get that anxiety and that tension out of your body. I know you've probably had times where you get that little shiver for no good reason. That is a snap nervous system reset. Or like us horse people, you're sitting on your horse and like it's been tense, right? Like you've been asking your horse a lot, and they'll do that shake, right? It's not about flies. It's about them readjusting that tension, their nervous system. So just a little activity. Get up from your desk and get a little movement. Bounce around on your toes. Get your blood pumping in your calves. All these things are beneficial. They're going to help your body release that stored adrenaline and reset your system. Number 4, protein. Protein. Your body has to have fuel. Your nervous system has to fire on all 4 cylinders. You need to be fueled. So if you can get your protein first every meal, no matter how you eat your protein first. Whether you're carnivore, whether you're vegetarian, you've got to have protein in every meal. We want to shoot for an adult average of 100 grams of protein a day. Now, of course, we can do fancy protein calculators. We can really get that honed in for each person. We're just talking broad. We're just talking averages. Get that protein going in the morning before 30 to 50 grams before 10 o'clock in the morning. This is going to bring you blood sugar stability. When your blood sugar is more stable, your emotions are more stable. When your emotions are more stable, your nervous system is more stable. Most people do not pair these things together. Like really anxious people, like I think about that a lot of times. Are they eating enough protein? Or are they living on donuts, and then coffee, and then more coffee, and then fancier coffee with more sugar in it? Like, your anxiety is going to build and build and build. If you don't have fuel in your nervous system, in your mitochondria, You can do all the self-talk you want. That anxiety is not going to go away. You're under fueled, you're undernourished, you're in a catabolic state. Kids behavior, you've got to have that protein on board, you've got to have the good fat, or their little nervous systems, their little brains, your little nervous system, your little brain is not going to be functioning optimally. Of in the, ooh.